I'll go ahead and start with item number 2A, a public hearing to consider pursuant to sections 15.2-107 and 15.2-2122 of the Code of Virginia 1950 as amended, the agreements between the parties, the possible adoption of sewer rates for the town of Clifton Forge and the town of Iron Gate as follows. The fiscal year for 2024 rate for Clifton Forge would be $3.75 per 1,000 gallons. The Iron Gate fiscal year 2024 rate will be $16,810 per month. I'd like to go ahead and open the public hearing and have Ms. Suzanne Adcock-Nicely walk us through if there's any numbers to...
Nothing has changed. This is as we discussed at our last meeting, and this is presented as is, and I'm happy to answer any additional questions that you might have, or we have Ms. Bowers here who might also be able to help us with water and sewer, very specific questions, but happy to entertain any other thoughts that you guys might have.
Any board member questions or comments?
Where to go?
I'll go ahead and close that to the board. Any public comments, questions? Well, if none, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing on the Clifton Forge and Iron Gate sewer rate. Item 2B, public hearing to consider amendments to Chapter 62, Water, Sewer, and Sewage, Disposal of the Code of the County of Alleghany, Virginia, in Section 62-71. Rates to increase water and sewer rates effective July 1st, 2023. The water rate, sewer rate, and sewer only rate would each increase $1. The overage rate would increase by 25 cents per 1,000 gallons for water and 50 cents per 1,000 gallons of sewer. The deposit amounts would also increase for sewers and tenants in Section 62-140. I'd like to go ahead and open the public hearing and have Suzanne walk us through this one.
Again, as we discussed during our last meeting, dollar, quarter, and 50 cents, which has become common practice over the past couple of years to try to keep up with prices that are always increasing. I'm happy to entertain questions that might have come up since last time.
Any board member questions or comments? And it's not that we're not interested, we've just seen the rates and the numbers over and over and over. If anyone has any questions,
We've been discussing this for a good month.
Yeah, it's no new numbers or anything, so. Well, if board members don't have any comments, we'll ask the public. There's Chiefy, you're about it.
I'm good.
Anybody over there have any questions? If not, I'll go ahead and close the water and sewer rate public hearing. Now, none of these items need agenda or action tonight, so we can just go through. That will take us to item 2C, the tax rate. Public hearing to reenact the existing tax rate of 73 cents per $100 of assessed value on real property and mobile homes for the tax year 2023, and to reenact at the existing rate the levy of $2.98 per $100 of assessed value on tangible personal property, including machinery and tools, segregated by Section 58.1-3507 of the Code of Virginia, located in the county on January 1st, 2023, and the retrospective levies being also applicable to the real estate and tangible personal property of public service corporations. I'd like to go ahead and open that public hearing and ask Ms. Suzanne.
So there are no tax increases with this budget, and in the resolution, in the verbiage in the resolution, you will see the information from that Valerie has crafted about the 90% of the value of the vehicle. So last year we did 75%, I believe, to help with the personal property where the values of everything had gone up so much and they're starting to equalize a little bit. And she's been watching it and had recommended the 90% as we discussed, I think, last time or the time before. They're still doing some adjustment, not taking it back to the 100% where it was, but some adjustment with the forces that are working with it naturally.
Since the residuals have come back in line to what they previously were.
Getting there.
Any questions, comments from the board? Any questions or comments from the public? If not, we can go ahead and close that public hearing. That will take us to item 2D, Public hearing to consider the proposed fiscal year 2023-24 budget for the year beginning on July 1st, 2023. I'd like to go ahead and open that public hearing and have Suzanne present us with any information.
Since we last met, I did make the changes to this as requested. The total of the budget is $104,327,300, and the amount that it will be coming out of fund balance is $1,018,000, which is down from the original 1.5 that we started with. I adjusted the items that we talked about, and we've got conversations going about some of those items to try to find alternative funding for some of those, but this is as requested, and I'm happy to answer any follow-up questions.
Reassessment is going to take place when?
They just did the bid, is it
2025, right?
So next year's budget will still be operating on the current assessments?
Correct.
Okay.
Any questions or comments from the board? Any questions or comments from the public? If not, I'll go ahead and close the public hearing for the budget. What I'd like to do is ask for a motion to adjourn to Tuesday, June 20th, 2023 at 6 p.m. in the boardroom of the County Governmental Complex.
So moved.
Have a motion by Mr. Griffin,
Second.
second by Dr. Goins. All in favor? Aye. Is that a record?
A darn here.